Hello everybody, in this class I am going to discuss about arrays. Java array is an object which is used to store the elements of a similar data type. That is, array is an object which stores the elements of similar data type. And these elements are stored in a contiguous memory location. And the array is also a data structure where we can store only a fixed set of elements. That is, the array elements are fixed. They cannot grow. Array cannot grow. So and also array in Java is an index based. That is, the first element of the array will be stored at the 0th index. First element will be stored at first index, and second element will be stored in the array in Java is index based. That is, the first element of the array is stored at 0th index. Second element is stored at first index, and third element is stored at second index, and so on. So what is the advantage of array? Array makes the code optimized, and we can also retrieve the elements using array, and we can sort the elements also. And we can also get the data located in the array at a particular index position. And so array does not grow its size at runtime. So this is the disadvantage of array. So to solve this problem, there are collection frameworks in Java, so that which grows automatically. And we can also print the arrays using for each loop. That is, the Java for each loop prints the array elements one by one. And Java virtual machine also throws an array index out of bounds exception if the length of the array is negative, equal to, or greater than the array size while traversing the array. So now we'll see some exercises or programs related to arrays. And there are two types of arrays we are having: single dimensional array and multi-dimensional array. So this is an example for array. Inside public class array, I'm defining the main method, public static void main string args. I'm defining an array here. How will you define an array? This is the data type int a array equal to, these are the elements of the array, 33, 3, 4, 5. This is known as instantiation, initialization, or declaration of an array. Then how do you print the array? You can print the array using the for loop. For int as I assigned to 0, I less than a dot length. A dot length means array dot length. A is the array here, and I plus plus. Then system dot out dot println a of I, so that uh, this array elements can be printed. See, these are the array elements: 33, 3, 4, and 5. Next, we'll see a multi-dimensional array. How do you denote a single dimensional array, and how do you denote a multi-dimensional array? We'll see the difference. What is the difference between single dimension and multi-dimensional? This is public class array multi-dimensional, and inside that I'm defining the main method, public static void main string args. See here how to initialize, instantiate, and declare a 2D array. 2D means two-dimensional array. Int array, two-dimensional means you should use two braces here. Three-dimensional means you should use three braces. One-dimensional means you should use only one brace. Equal to flower braces 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 5, 4, 4, 5. Then how to print a two-dimensional array? You should use two for loops here. For int I assigned to 0, I less than 3. This 3 is the number of rows. Number of rows is the total number of elements in the array. And I plus plus begin. For this is the second for loop. For int j assigned to 0, j less than 3, j plus plus. This 3 is the number of columns, is the number of the elements in the first 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 dimension. That is 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then begin. System.out.print array of I, j plus space. Then end the first for loop. Then system.out.println. That is, to print an array, you need to print it in the form of an array. That is why you use the system.out.println here. See, how do you print an array? First 1, 2, 3 will be printed here. Then next, it will go to the next line. Then 2, 4, 5 will be printed. It will again go to the next line. Then 4, 4, 5 will be printed. So this is a multi-dimensional or a two-dimensional array. Then for each loop, how to use a for each loop in arrays. Public class array for each begin. Public static void main string args begin. Integer, this is a single dimensional array or one dimensional array. Integer array is equal to 33, 3, 4, 5. Then how do you print array using for each loop? For int I colon array. Okay, for int I colon array system.out.println I. This will traverse through the array and it will print one by elements one by one. See the output here. Next is the exception. What are the exception raised in arrays? Array index out of bounds exception. So array exception begin public static void main string args begin integer single dimensional array equal to 50, 60, 70, 80. Then for int I assigned 0, I less than or equal to array dot length. Actually, here the length of the array is from 0, I assigned to 0 and I less than array dot length. But here we are keeping equal to here. That is, we are taking one dimension extra. So that is why it will give array index out of bounds exception when you print this array. So we'll see the output what you get. So see here, we are getting a java.lang.array index out of bounds exception. Okay. So this is about arrays. So I will continue in the next class.